The Second Amendment to the United States Constitution states a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Text says nothing about race. However, when you look at history and current events, it's hard not to notice the difference in how guns are viewed and used by blacks versus whites. Today, we'll explore the connection between black people and firearms in America and why owning a handgun makes us look like criminals to others. Is it racism or just an unfair stereotype? Nothing in the Second Amendment restricts gun ownership on a person's racial background or ethnicity. And the truth is that it does not apply to people of color. Not equally. If so, why are so many black folks killed by simply exercising their right to bear arms? Statistica, a German company specializing in marketing consumer data, states that sadly the trend of fatal police shootings in the United States seems only to be increasing, with a total of 138 civilians being shot, 9 of whom were black, as of March 2022. In 2021, there were 1,055 fatal police shootings, and in 2020, there were 1,021 fatal shootings. Additionally, the rate of fatal police shootings among black Americans was much higher than that for any other ethnicity, standing at 38 fatal shootings per million of the population as of March 2022. If you want to talk about racism, let's start with how blacks are treated differently from whites when it comes to gun laws. When we look at the state level data, we see that states with higher percentages of blacks tend to have stricter gun laws than states with lower percentages. Black people are not inherently more violent, so why are we viewed that way? I understand that police sometimes have to make split-second decisions on whether or not to use deadly force, but the history of racism in America and how blacks have been portrayed in the media is problematic at best. It leads us to being killed by authorities at a much higher rate than whites. Outdated laws and policies designed to limit our ability to function as needed in this country have contributed to black people being victims of deadly force a lot more than they should have. It's time for us to change how we view black gun owners. It's time for us to change how politics view black gun owners. It's time for us to stand up against discrimination of any kind. I believe that there is no greater deterrent against crime than having law-abiding citizens who own guns and know how to use them responsibly. I hope one day soon all Americans will be able to fully exercise their Second Amendment rights without fear of prejudice or discrimination. We can do better. We must do better. So tell me, black gun owners, do you care what others think? Is it necessary for others to view us equally, or should we continue knowing that nothing will change? I believe black gun owners are simply Americans who believe in our constitutional rights. I can't speak for everyone else, but I know my answer. I can control how people view me because of my love of firearms. My love of firearms is not based on anything but personal defense and wanting to protect myself and my family. Is the Second Amendment racist? Was the Second Amendment written with all races in mind or with just whites? I'll tell you what. Tell me what you think. I'm not going to get into gun control on this post. We'll save that for a later discussion. I want to know your opinions on blacks and the Second Amendment. All viewpoints are welcome. I want to hear your views from both sides. It doesn't matter if you're pro-gun, anti-gun. Please just comment below. Let me know why you feel the way you do. Also, please share with your friends and family who may have an opinion on it. Race is an important topic that needs to be discussed in our community more often. It really should be. I hope you guys enjoyed checking out this first post about this topic. If you did, subscribe, like, and let me know what you think. This is my first foray into talking about guns, and of course I had to do something as controversial as race. I'm black, so you'll probably get a lot of that. So tell me something I missed, something I should have added. Do you agree or disagree with the general tone of my post? Admittedly, I try to remain neutral and let the reader decide what to think. So tell me, how did I do? Maybe in future posts, I'll kind of let my feelings out, but kind of remain neutral at first, and then we'll kind of discuss. Until then, you guys stay safe, shoot straight. We'll talk to you later.